Good morning, folks, or good day, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. My name is Esther Lawi, and today's video, I'm going to be addressing three things and three groups of people. I'm going to be addressing one, the situation that is going on right now in Nigeria. Two, the connection between that and you. And three, what you can do about it. The three groups I'm going to be addressing are Nigerians in the diaspora, Nigerians back home, and my viewers who are mostly not connected to Nigeria. Today is Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. And yesterday, the Nigerian government sent soldiers to kill and shoot innocent protesters sitting on the ground, unarmed, waving the Nigerian flags. Lives were lost, many were injured. You may be wondering, what are you talking about? Usually I talk a lot faster and I'm a lot more animated, but I feel the need to gather my thoughts, even though I've been doing that for the last 48 hours, even longer. So I just beg you, I'm begging you to please take time to watch this video all the way to the end. I am begging you to please excuse my shaking voice, and I'm begging you to please listen to my heart, regardless of how slowly I'm speaking or my accent or anything. Many years ago, when I was still in Nigeria, I was a little girl. There was a sudden increase in atrocities and robberies and, fatal robberies. So the Nigerian government decided to create something called SARS, S-A-R-S. They gave them this undercover vigilante power to basically go out and be like the Robin Hood, of Nigeria and stop these robberies. So what SARS did was take over the crime from the criminals and made it way worse. So right now, the young people of Nigeria, they're absolutely amazing, fantastic, brilliant, hurt, broken young people of Nigeria are saying it's gotta stop. And here is why. It's bad enough that these criminals, under the guise of government and protection, have made things way worse from when I was a little girl to now I'm an adult and I'm watching it from a distance. The worst part is young people are now the target of this SARS. You know how I know? Not because of the news, but because of my experience. This is not about me, but it is about me. My cousin John, part of the young, amazing people who helped gather the protesters in his own city. My friend Richard down on his luck. Very typical of a Nigerian youth who went to college, did his best, came out with flying colors, nothing to show for it. Did he join criminal gangs? No. Could he have? Yes. It was so easy. But he chose to pursue his passion and now has his own name brand clothesline. He also protested. This absolutely beautiful young woman named Sophie, who you've got to follow online because my goodness, she is the heart of Nigeria. She brings joy to us Nigerians in diaspora. She almost lost a life due to this trigger happy SARS. Two years ago, my husband was walking home and someone reached his hand into his pocket and took his phone out. Looked at how nice the phone is. And decided in that moment that he must be a criminal. He grabbed him and said, "How could you afford this kind of a phone?" Next thing, more SARS member came and tried to take my husband away. It just so happened that he was really close to his apartment and people who knew him came out. A lot of people started coming out. And they realized, okay, we are outnumbered, and they left him. And that is one of the reasons why my husband is still alive. John, Richard, Sophie, my husband, we're all millennials. We're all examples of people that SARS are targeting just because they're innovative, hardworking, and want to look good when life is not looking good. A little over a year ago, I went home for my 1-year anniversary. Okay, maybe it's only a year because my 2-year anniversary is coming, but it was for my 1-year anniversary. I went to visit my husband, and we were heading back to Lagos so I can catch my flights to come home to the US. And we got pulled over by SARS. Now, before they put us over, I heard conversation in the car. Now, when you go home, people look at you and they can tell. You look fresh. No, we live in Nigeria. So they were speaking in my home language. They didn't know I understood. Talking about how SARS people grab laptops from you, grab cell phones from you. They were saying, hey, if anybody has a laptop here, please put it under the chair. How messed up is that? And I started praying like, Lord, let SARS not stop us, but they did. They made my husband come down from the car when they asked, hey, whose luggage is this? I turned around and I saw this SARS officer. It was the closest I'd ever been to a gun. And then I had all the flashback of the conversations and the experiences that my husband had had. Because that one time when his phone got pulled out was not the only time. And I saw the officer's face. And I was so afraid, like his face had this fierce desperation, and I was just praying that, Lord, let nothing evil come of this. They searched and they searched. I don't know what they were looking for. And then they let us go. 5 weeks later, while here, home in the US, I found out I was pregnant. And I could have lost my husband, my life, our son. This is what is going on in Nigeria. Except way worse.
Why? Because all of us, they try to manage the things, make the country no spoil. They get myself to hear this and this. But now, we want to show them so we know they see my leg. I know they carry my motor to go out. They say about the grass, I say I know what to do. My motor, when they carry I'll do the just.
What's it got to do with you, right? Everything. You see, the human race is interconnected. I can't go into detail just because there's so much, but a large percentage of blacks in America are Nigerians. We are in every aspect of this nation. And we are hurting, and our hearts are breaking, and we are asking you to look at us and do something about it. What do you need to do? What can you do? You're not there. You're not even Nigerian. Thank you for asking. I have an answer to that. To my Nigerians in the diaspora, in most states in the US this week, there are protests. Go to them. Fund them. I am linking below something for you that you can sign anywhere in the world. Once it reaches its goal, it will be sent to the United Nations and the White House. Meaning that you can actually help the harassment to end, regardless of whether you're American, South African, Brazilian, we're from the UK, Canada, the US, Nigeria. Forgive me, other viewers who I don't know where you're from, but to the ones I remember. You can help us. You can help my cousins, my friends, my husband's family, and his friends who are still there right now. You can make it safe. If I'm going to take Zion home to see his grandmother, sign it, share it, donate if you can. Just this morning, I donated just $26. Maybe you can't do $26. That's okay. I chose 26 because anything above 25, they will share it 650 times more. To my Nigerians back home, I'm so sorry. I love you so much. Please begin careful. And you are not alone. I know it feels that way, but you're not alone. There is so much more that we can do. And for that reason, I'm going to be making some changes on my YouTube channel. This is too big a situation. It's too big a moment in the revolution of our nation, Nigeria, to just make one video. My Esther Ministers video will be housed now on my IG channel. My Esther's Lives video, we'll see how that goes. Maybe on my WhatsApp, maybe on Facebook, I don't know. But right now my life is going to be dedicated to the Esther Speaks video. And my focus for social justice will be on the nation of Nigeria. My next video is going to focus on what we need to do now, beyond just the ending to SARS. We've got a long way to go, and we need everyone to be part of this. I love y'all. I thought I was done crying, but I hope you can see my heart, and I hope that draws yours to be part of this revolution, because this must end. I love y'all. Bye.